What's up YouTube, it's Cyberfelon and welcome to another episode of the Duel Diary, a weekly series where I duel against you, the online Yu-Gi-Oh community, using some of my favorite decks. And in today's episode, I'm using my Shaddoll Invoked deck. So without further ado, let's get this show on the road. This isn't good. Not opening Invoker or a Shaddoll. And only opening a Clown. And a Rock. Okay. I wonder what type of version he's playing. Is he playing the full Artifact Wind Witch one, or is he playing with some other mix-in? Yeah, I'm not gonna let you fuse. Not gonna let you fuse with mine. Oh, he must not have another monster. Oh, that's good. But honestly, he could have just used Wonder Wand to draw two. He could have drawn into another monster. Gonna go ahead and use Brilliant Fusion. That way I get that second normal summon. And that second Trick Clown on the field. Gonna go ahead into Diamond Direwolf. I want to make sure I get rid of his card. And then I can use it also for my own summons. Like I'm going to do right now. And double Mecha Buff. Tap for 5k. And let's see what he does. Okay. That's fine. I don't really need those two spells. Oh, okay, I see. He wants to get his Alistair back. That's why he Twin Twistered. But he had no follow-up play. Ooh, this is gonna be a pain. Yeah, this is gonna be a big pain. And then Crystal Wing. And there he is. Oh, what? Hold on. Is he playing Wind Witch Dark Magician? Okay, wow, this is weird. I always seem to have, you know... I always seem to get like the weird decks. I don't know why. It just happens. I'm surprised he didn't negate that. I'm seriously surprised he did not negate that. Ah, that sucked. Yeah, that sucked. I will go for, yeah, Raiden first. Banish the tuner. Doesn't matter, you can't activate it right now. Summon Mechaba. Sure, why not Trick Clown? Get my Invoker back. Alright, let's do it. Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. Dark Magician. Dark Magician. And then that is good for this turn. Got rid of the Crystal Wing, which is the main thing I wanted to do. Which, unfortunately, I wasn't able to use Utopia Lightning, but you know, what can you do? Who is this one do? Okay, it doesn't matter. It's an equip spell. Activate. If he decides to do the... yeah, there we go. Oh, come on, I can't respond to that? I should have been able to respond to that. And flip my own card face down. YGOPro is kind of crazy sometimes. Well, Lost Wind put in a lot of work, honestly. And it is a good card. Oh, blue eyes. Okay. Uh-oh. He has to have blue eyes in hand. I wonder what his other two cards are. Okay, they're nothing. That's good. That's really good for me. Because now I can kind of go off and not worry about much. Except maybe an effect failure. That would suck. Yeah, an effect failure would really suck. Go ahead and dump a beast. Nice. Normal summon. Yep. Special summon. I would normally go for the Wonder Wand, but right now since I'm going second, it's better to go for Utopia, the lightning. Just so that way I can get that extra damage on board. Can't do those yet. Attack. And boost his attack to 5,000, do some damage. Main phase 2. Go for the summoning magic. I could actually do that, that's actually not a bad idea. But I'd rather kind of lock him out of whatever he can do. Go ahead, bring back Alistair. Shaddoll fusion into Winda. Squamata's effect. Go ahead and dump Hedgehog, and that's about all I can do right now. So now he's limited to one special summon per turn, as well as one monster effect and one attack. But with Blue Eyes, one summon and one attack is still pretty strong, because it's just you summon Blue Eyes and then smack one of my monsters off the field. Kind of like what he's doing right now. Maybe I should have just gone for the water invoked monster. That would probably be better. Because then I get Invoker back to my hand and he can be like a 3,900 defense. Okay. Let's go ahead and normal summon. I'll special summon Castell. Get rid of his blue eyes. And then I'll boost my Shaddoll window. I'm surprised he didn't attack. Or try to blow up one of my cards. Yeah, that's probably my best bet. Because going into the water fusion isn't going to do much for me, at least right now. I'll go ahead and add Falco. I haven't normal summoned yet. There, I used Beast, so it's not gonna help to dump another one. Yeah, I'll let it go. He can only special summon once, so that doesn't matter. And the moment I see him drop polymerization, I'm gonna call it. Oh! That was kinda stupid! Okay, good thing he didn't have like any exceed plays or anything else. Because that was actually kind of stupid because I shut off my own window. Okay, I got lucky with that. I honestly got lucky with that. Let's see, what could I dump? Oh, let's dump a beast. See if I can get something good off the draw. Alice, Brilliant Fusion. Is Brilliant Fusion going to be helpful? Actually, kind of is. I can extend my rank 4 play, but I'll get a second Trick Clown. Normal summon. Twice Trick Clown didn't go off. That's weird. Probably ended up hitting something I shouldn't have. Ah! I see. Hitting something I shouldn't have. I had Windows effects still going on. Sometimes I screw myself over. I wonder if he's gonna try a fusion summon again. Okay, Fluffle Dog. bear. I like that. Patchwork. Fusion summon. Oh, right for Daredevil. Just gonna get rid of Winda. That's fine. Sabretooth. Is bringing Daredevil back. Okay. Fusion. Shaganaga. Yeah, I'm gonna destroy that face down. Ooh, that was a good hit. Now let's go for destroy the Valor card effects. That's fine. So instead, I'm gonna send it back. Goodbye. Still, at least I get rid of it. That's all that matters. Then I will go for Shaddoll Squamata. Set that and pass. Sure, you can search for Kaiju. I'll probably end up Kaijuing Shaganaga. Gusto Emerald. Yeah, I'll leave it alone. There's the turtle. Yep, Shaganaga. Recover my El Shaddoll fusion. Alright. Flip. And let's destroy this guy. Then I'll go ahead. Utopia the Lightning. Go ahead into go into window. Use Squamata and then an Alistair. And then go into battle phase. Use his effect. No, not gonna waste another 1,000 life points. Oh, that's it. Well, that's it for today, YouTube. I hope you guys enjoyed the duels, and as always, here's a quick look at the deck. You do play the Brilliant Fusion engine in this deck because the second normal summon really does help out occasionally in order to get your second Alistair out and go for a second fusion play, as well as it also helps up for some of your Shaddoll fusion plays as well as your Invoked fusion plays to bring out a Shekanaga as well as a Mechaba onto the field. And both of those cards are very powerful negation effects that can just really stop your opponent from doing what they're doing. So that's why you play your 2 Garnets, so that way you have, in case you do draw into one, it's not completely dead and you still do have access to Brilliant Fusion. Your Shaddoll Beast for draw power, as well as because he is a Shaddoll, he can fuse with your other Shaddolls to bring out your Winda. Your 1 Shaddoll Dragon, because his spell trap removal is pretty nice, as well as he has the bouncing effect for his flip effect. Your Squamata, because he can trigger any of your other Shaddoll cards. Your Trick Clown, because he's here for Brilliant Fusion, as well as a fusion material for your Invoked Mechaba. Your Jigglebite, because he does allow rank 4 plays. In case you don't draw into your Wonder Wand, you can special summon him to the field with your Invoked Alistair, or Alistair the Invoker, to go into some of your rank 4 plays like Castell, or even your Diamond Direwolf, or if you're going second, for your Utopia Lightning to do some more damage. But most of the time you do want to summon Castell or Diamond Direwolf, that way you can get your Alistair into the graveyard and then you can use his fusion effect. You can use the invocation to be able to fuse with him in the graveyard as well as any other card. And of course you have your Alistair at 3 because you want to see him the most. And then when he is summoned, you're able to search out your invocation, as well as when he's in hand, you can use him as a hand trap to boost any fusion monster's attack and defense by 1,000. And that's something important to note, that he can use his effect for any fusion monster. So you can protect your Shaddoll Winda, or even your Kali Yuga, or heck, even your Gem Knight Seraph Knight, which you really wouldn't want to use it, but it is an option in case you want to go for that extra 1,000 damage and end the game. Then of course you have your Shaddoll Hedgehog, because you can search out any of your Shaddoll monsters, Falco for recursion, Allure of Darkness for draw power, since pretty much almost the entire deck is dark. Your 3 Shaddoll fusions, because it's the fusion spell for Shaddolls, and you do need to see it as often as possible in order to get your Winda and Kaliga lock out. It's a very soft lock that this deck can use. Your 2 terraformings, not 3. So you can search out your Magical Meltdown, your 2 invocations, because you want to run 2, in my opinion, because there's a lot of cards that can banish invocation, and if you lose that card, you kind of lose half the functionality of your deck. That's why I personally run 2, but you could run 1 and put something else in here, like an Upstart if you want, for more draw power. Your Foolish Burial to send any Shaddolls to the graveyard, or even a Trick Clown. El Shaddoll Fusion for those OTK plays during your opponent's turn. Brilliant Fusion because you need to see it. Your Wonder Wand, which acts as a pot of greed. I was about to say pot of desires. The pot of greed when you have Alistair on the field. Your Magical Meltdown. I was about to say Reckless Magic Circle. I always look at the picture when I'm reading the card name. I don't know why that happens. But your Magical Meltdown searches your Invoker as well as protects your Fusion Summon plays. And then the only trap you run is Dimensional Barrier, because honestly it's the best trap in the game right now. It's the best way to stop your opponent from doing anything during their turn. So if you see this card, you definitely want to use it. And then like I mentioned before, your rank 4s, your Diamond Direwolf, your Castell, to be able to go ahead and interrupt or remove a card from your opponent's field, any pesky back row or any monster that's sticking there on the field you can't get rid of through attacks or through card effects. You can go ahead and get rid of them. You have Utopia and Lightning. All these cards have the cost of detaching 2 materials in order to use their effects, which is really good so you can get your Invoker into the graveyard. Your Kaliga, which has a nice combo with Winda. Basically these 2 cards on the field prevent your opponent from being able to do not a normal summon, being able to special summon more than once, attack more than once, and activate more than 1 monster effect. It's a soft lock that after you get it off, you can easily normal summon another level 4, break the lock by going into an Exceed summon, or even fusion summon using Invocation to bring out your Elysium, the Invoked Elysium. I was reading the card name again. But of course you have your 2 Windas, your 1 Ragin, your 1 Seraph Knight, your Cocytus, because you do have the 1 Water, so he's a very good big defense monster that can't be targeted or destroyed by card effects. So that's pretty good. He's a great defensive card, but you don't really use him too often. Your Mechaba, which is probably your best fusion in your extra deck. Your 1, I'm not even going to attempt to say this card's name because I can never pronounce it correctly, but this is really good to stop your opponent from special summoning from the hand or the graveyard. And then of course your Shekinaga for more monster effect negation, and like I said, your Elysium, because he can pretty much banish your opponent's entire field, and then you can just attack your opponent directly. Another thing you could play instead of the instead of the Brilliant Fusion engine is the Artifact engine, which is very good in this deck. It allows you more access to Mechaba than the Brilliant Fusion engine does, but for some reason it just doesn't work for me. I just don't feel it's very good for the deck. You could try it out yourself and let me know what you think. It might be better for you, but for me it just didn't seem to work too well. But that's it for today, YouTube. I hope you guys enjoyed the duels. As always, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, later guys.